Hi everyone. This is Heidi from HB Paper Crafts. Welcome to my Tuesday live. Just working to make sure we're connected. Oh, you're hearing me in stereo, so let's see if we can get rid of that. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm trying out some new technology, so bear with me here. Let me see if I can get that. There we go. I think I got it fixed. I hope everyone is doing well. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. Hi, Pam. So we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. We're going to just wing it. It's been a couple of weeks from craziness, and so I think that we're just going to let it happen. Fix my phone here a little bit. Hi, Shelly. It's a brutal one. Yes, I myself am here melting. My craft room, as I've told you before, is upstairs in my home, which gets very warm, so it's very spicy, let's say, here tonight. Alright, so I see lots of people popping on, so I just want to take a couple minutes while everybody finds me. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Shelly. And mention a couple of things. First, hi Carolyn, have you had a chance to check out the new online store? I told you about it last week, but it is awesome. They have so many great new features in the online store at Stampin' Up. My favorite being the new wish list feature. So you can go on, you can put things in your wish list, and you can actually email the link to your wish list to any one of your loved ones, and they can actually shop directly from your wish list. So if you had a birthday or Christmas coming up and they don't know what to get you, you can email them the link directly to all your wants and desires from Stampin' Up, which I think is an awesome feature. There are many more on there. Get in there and play around. The search feature is really awesome as well. You can find everything that you're looking for pretty easily. Hi, Danielle. That being said, bonus days coupons. If you earn those bonus day coupons in July, make sure that you get those spent in August. They are only good through the end of August, so if you earned them, make sure that you use them. I don't want you to leave any goodies on the table that you could have used up. So before we get started playing around, I just want to tell you that I have a few events coming up. I've decided that I'm going to jump back into doing some stuff. It's been a bit of a busy whirlwind of a summer, but I'm ready to begin playing a little bit more. So first up, Thursday, August 27th, I'm going to do another mystery stamping night. So if you have never done mystery stamping, you can go back and actually watch the replay of my first mystery stamping. A couple of people were involved in there, but it was a lot of fun. So basically, I send you the first clue, we'll call it, and you just gather your supplies. You gather a list of supplies that you'll need for that night. This is not the list, but it's just a reference from the first one that I did. And then the night of mystery stamping, we will just go through the different clues, and you will adhere all the items that you're told to bring, and you'll put your cards together. So it's kind of fun. Everybody sort of has the same layout, but no two cards will look alike. So it's just a fun way to be creative and get those juices flowing. So that is, again, Thursday, August 27th at 7 p.m. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to do anything. Just pop on, and I will be live that evening. I'll post the day before the first clue, what you need for supplies, and then you pop in at 7 and we'll put it all together. So it's really fun. I hope you join along. Next is September 9th is the return of in-person classes. So my card classes are going to resume in September. I have missed everyone, and let's hope this pandemic is going to die down, but if we need to change things, we'll change things. But I'm going to resume in-person classes September 9th. And the cost for the class, the cost per person is $15, and we're going to make 4 cards, varying themes, varying techniques, as always. So you would need to respond that you wanted to come to that class by September 7th, so that I can make sure that I have kits for you. But I'll post some more, and I'll be sending out some emails too for those that are local. Let's see. Oh, bingo. So you asked for it. I'm going to put together another bingo night, Thursday, September 17th, 6 to 8 p.m. I'm going to do another really fun bingo night. Those who joined us last time can attest that it was a lot of fun. It's $25 per person. You will get the make and takes for free, but you must register by September 4th for the free make and take so that I can make sure to get them all cut and prepped and ready for you in time for the event. So more information to come on that. I'll post it as well as email it out if you'd like to sign up. So, all right, I see a few on. Hi, Georgia. So we are, like I said, just going to wing it tonight. I'm going to wing it with this Wrapped in Christmas cling stamp set. This is one that spoke to me in the new August to December mini catalog. I just love the phrases. I love these little round, oh gosh, what are we going to call, just little round images with phrases in them. I think they're super cute, and I couldn't wait to play with them. So we're going to do this tonight. This Wrapped in Christmas cling set, again, is in the holiday catalog. It's item number 153481. I don't have anything really pre-planned. I kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. So we'll see how it all turns out as we play here together. So I'm going to start with a piece of designer series paper. This is that really awesome Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper that I absolutely love. It has a bunch of amazing patterns in it, small patterns, which I'm all about. Some stripes, the gingham, love it. This one that we're going to, oh, there's some polka dots as well. This one that we're going to use is the stripes, and it's got the houndstooth on the back. So I highly recommend this set if you don't like those busy patterns like me. I like them a little bit tinier, so when you use them on cards, they're not as busy, I guess. Alright, so the piece of DSP that I'm starting with is 6 by 10. And let me just get my mess out of the way here. Things falling. And then on the short side, and oh, I should tell you what I'm making. So I'm just making a little packet for microwave popcorn. If you like microwave popcorn like I do, or any popcorn, I love popcorn, period. I love this Newman's Own. This one is Simply Salted is what is my favorite. There's also, oh, what's the other one? Sea Salt that I love. Newman's popcorn. Anyway, sidebar. I'm a popcorn person. Alright, so on the short side, we're actually going to score this at 1/2 inch. So if you had a pattern where it mattered whether it was up or down, the score line is going to be the bottom of your packet. So I wanted my stripes going horizontally. I'm going to score it right here, 1/2 inch. And then we're going to do it on the long side at, again, 1/2 inch, at 4 3/4, at 5 1/4, and at 9 1/2. There we go. Now I know those lines are probably a little hard to see on camera, but they're there. So let's get rid of this guy, and I'll grab my snips. So we're just going to snip up all these little tabs here at the bottom, and that's really all that we need to do. This center one here, I am going to take little notches out like I usually do. Just takes a little bit of the bulk out, and it makes it go together a lot easier for you. And I'm going to snip it here. Literally all we have to do. So now we have these little tabs here at the bottom. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to go ahead and, alright, so disclaimer, there was a little bit of pre-planning because I wanted to measure it all out to make sure I had the right measurements, but I did not have time to make the project ahead of time. So if it turns out horribly, we know why. Alright, so we're going to burnish all these lines here. And here. And also, don't forget about the August host code. You use the August host code here with your order of $35 or more, and you're going to be entered into that drawing for a $50 shopping spree of my retired products and a special gift from me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing I'm going to do is use my liquid adhesive, as we do when we're making boxes, and I'm just going to put some on this tab here. You're not going to do the little tab down here at the bottom, you're just going to do the side, and then we're going to go ahead and fold this over, and those are going to line up here like so. So all I did is I took that other side, I folded it flat, and now the box is folded flat and adhered to itself on the side there. So then we'll make it whole, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to tuck in my tabs. So I'm going to tuck in these little tabs here. I always like to determine where the seam is. So here's my seam here. I like to put that to the back of my project. Not that it makes a big difference, but so we're going to do this, and then this flap is also going to be pointed to the back so that the seam is on the back. It's just one of those things. It's not technically something you need to worry about, it's just something Heidi worries about. So, okay. So there we go. So there's that guy. I can go ahead and I can stick my yummy little popcorn right down in there and push it down, make sure it's good and adhered. And there's that. Alright, so my next step, I have this metallic mesh ribbon, also in the holiday catalog, but it happens to be in the Halloween items. So as we talked before, I really don't send out Halloween stuff, but I do like making little treats. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down on my ribbon, and yeah, it just gives your project a more finished look, right, Kathy? I really like to do that. Alright, so I'm going to give myself a little bit here at the top, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a bow here at the top of my popcorn. So I'm just wrapping my ribbon around my popcorn and making a bow at the top, like so. So then this bow is actually going to serve as the pull to pull our little popcorn out of its holder. So we're just going to slide it back in here, and now our popcorn, so cute, is going to stay right there. This mesh ribbon is really cool. I don't send out much for Halloween, but I just love this ribbon. I thought I got to do something with it, so I did order some to play with. There we go. So there's that. Alright, so next up I cut myself, this is just a circle, my goodness, a square out of the Stitch Shapes dies. There comes squares, circles, and ovals. And then I cut a piece of the same DSP, so it's the same piece as we're using. So the stripes are on one side, the houndstooth is on the other. So it came out of the same DSP pack, and this is 2.5 by 2.5. So I'm just gonna, I was just thinking I'm gonna do something probably like that on the front. So I'm gonna take my little phrase here, a little something for you, and I'm gonna get my real red. And I'm going to actually decide how I'm going to put this on so that I can just stamp it at an angle there, like that. And then also in this little set, there's a little decorative swirl, maybe? That's what we'll call it, just this little swirly guy here. That I'm going to use, and I'm going to stamp that in green. Let me grab a block here, and we're going to stamp that in garden green. let's stamp it down here at the bottom, like that. Maybe we'll do it at the top too, like that. Cute, cute. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and going to determine how I want to put my little squares on there. Probably could have used a smaller square, but that's okay. Alright, so that's what I want to do. So let's just, I'm going to use the liquid glue because, again, 3D projects, I like to use the liquid glue because everything's going to stay on. And I'm just going to put these on like little diamonds, I think, like this. And then this guy. Nothing sticking off the edge, so we'll use a little liquid glue on this one as well. And we'll make that one go diagonal as well. Like that. And then I'm going to take my little, nope, that's dimensionals, my little box of bling here. And I'm going to use some of our, these are the, yes, Heidi, they are. They're in the new annual catalog. They have the petal pink, the clear, and then the frosted. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some of the clear. Oops, maybe I am. And one there. I think that's good. We'll use 3 of them on this one. Alright, so there's one more thing that I want to do to zhuzh it up a little bit. If I can find my little piece of paper that I saved here. Look. So I have the flowers for every occasion paper. And in the little 6x6 flowers for every occasion paper pack, there is this little poinsettia card. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to cut one of these little poinsettias out. And we're going to use it as just an accent piece here. And just give it a little bit of red. No, I don't like that either. It's not the same. Okay, Heidi, never mind. See? This will happen when you're winging it. When you wing it, it just, I don't know. I think I just should have used a smaller square, but that's alright. We're just going to let it happen. Alright, so a little something for you. So we've zhuzhed it up. I gave this, I like this little bow. I love this little mesh ribbon. Super cute. And there's our little, I definitely would have gone with a little square next time. But anyway, we're going to let it happen. Cute, cute. Alright, let's set that one aside. I am going to move on. The second one that I wanted to do is, I have, it would be a cute gift to throw like in a basket. If you're putting a basket together with someone, just a little gifty to give away. Alright, let's pull this out. So I have a bunch of these envelopes. So these are just a regular mailing envelopes, not really letter size, but they're sort of check size that you have. I have so many of these, I thought, you know, I'm going to do something with them. And they call slimline cards, what they're calling now, are all the rage. So I thought, well, I'm going to try something with these little envelopes. So I took a piece of Whisper White, and let's see, it is measured, goodness, Heidi. So it is 6 by 7. My piece of white is 6 by 7, and I have already scored it at 3.5. So that makes it right in half. So your card is going to go 6 by 3.5 here, and that's going to fit perfectly in one of these little envelopes here. So it's perfect for like a little money gift if you're giving money to someone, and it has a little left on the edge where you could, you know, tie it onto a Christmas tree as an ornament, you know, with the child's name or whatever it is that you're going to use it for. So I wanted to make this size card, so let's go ahead with that. And I am going to switch it up and use a different piece of DSP out of this paper pack. I am in love with this one here. I love the green and red diamonds on this one. So I'm going to first cut a piece of designer series paper at 5 3/4 by 3 1/4. Oops, took my card with it. So that's going to go right there. I'm also going to take a piece of the red. I have a piece of the real red in here as well, and I'm just going to cut off a piece that is, well, let's say about an inch wide here, like that. And I already cut myself a piece of Whisper White. Alright, so we're going to start with Whisper White. So I have a piece of Whisper White that's 1 by 4, and then I have a piece of designer series paper, coordinating designer series paper, that is well, this one's 1 by 12, it doesn't really matter, we're going to cut it down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with this, all the trimmings ribbon combo pack, and I'm going to take the real red piece that's in here, and I'm going to take my designer series paper and I'm going to wrap it around, give myself some extra here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to wrap it around the card here and give myself a little bit extra so that I can make a bow. So one thing that I like to do, and I didn't grab it, so when you're doing a bow like this and you have ribbon wrapped around the back of your card and you want to hold it in place, you could use a piece of Scotch tape. So once you get your ribbon sort of in the place that you want and it's tight, it's much easier to tie your bow if you just use a piece of tape to hold it in place on the back side. So let me just grab a piece of tape. Well, somebody stole my tape. Somebody stole my tape! So we'll grab some of this tape. The good old painter's tape. It's good for all kinds of things. Nobody's gonna ever see the side of your card. Alright, we're gonna tape it down there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull it tight on the other side. It was not tight. I'm a hot mess tonight. I'm not only really hot, melting away, I'm falling apart as well. So I taped that down before I had it tight the way that I wanted it. So we're going to try that again. I'm making it look way harder than it is. Is that always how it goes, right? Alright, so there we go. So there is that. And then this one is going to come over here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to tape that as well. I don't know why I'm all thumbs. Well, I do. It's 112 degrees. Okay, it's not really. It's northern New Hampshire. We don't get 112, but it sure felt like that today. It was brutal. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead over here. And we're going to make our little bow. Like this. Like this. Here. What's everybody doing to keep cool? And are you creating while you're keeping cool? Are you able to create while you're keeping cool? We've had a really warm summer, which I'm not complaining. It's great. It's better than last summer, which was nothing but rain, I think, all the time. I may or may not have killed a few plants outside, though. Green thumb is not my forte, but I usually have some deck plants that stay really pretty. Air conditioner, definitely. That's on the list. Creating in the air conditioning, yes. You're creating right now, Pam? That's awesome. What are you creating? Are you making cards or something special? Alright, so now we got some tear tape down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue my DSP to my card front here. This is where standing up, this is why I'm a stander. I can never center things without standing above them. There we go. Alright, so there is that. And I'm just going to go ahead and tie my bow just a little bit tighter here. Playing with the Mary Moose set. That set is so cute. It was nice to see it return. There were a lot of people that were very distraught. They did not get a punch before it sold out last year. So it's good that it's back. Alright, so there's my little bow. My ribbon just wants to flip over on me, but that's alright. We're just gonna let it do its thing. Alright, so now I'm gonna take my phrase here and I think I am going to stamp it in again the garden green. This paper has a lot of garden green, old olive, I think it has pear pizzazz, and then it has some real red. It's super pretty. So this one says, Christmas blessings to you and yours. Hopefully I didn't have my head in there. Christmas blessings to you and yours. I think I need to trim it down just a little bit. And I'm going to give it a little flag on the end here. Here and here. Like that. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and do the same for this piece of real red. I'm going to just cut off the amount that I need to equal the size of my tag, which I could have done beforehand, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give it a little flag on the end, here and here. And then, oh, you were one of them, you didn't get the moose punch last year? Yeah, it was popular for sure. And let's see where we're going to put these. I am going to go ahead and stick them right over here, I think. So many decisions. When you don't do things ahead of time. You know? That red's throwing me off. I wonder. What do you think? Stripes or the red? What's your vote? I'm going to cut this die down just a little bit more. There's so much cute paper in this pack. I think I'm going to go right over to the end. So my phrase was a little bit longer than what I wanted to do there, but so then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that right there. The other option we could certainly do is I could put my phrase on one of the stitched circles in that stitched shapes die set there, and I could put my circle here with my ribbon, which now that I look at that, I kind of like that too. Decisions. Help me out. What do you think? What would you want to do? Cute. Christmas blessings, or we could use this set. Let's see. What else do we have? We have this round one here. May your days be merry, which is a really cute stamp. Let's grab another block here, and let's go with that garden green again. Sorry if I'm pulling that out of frame, just trying to get that semi-centered in there. And then I think this paper, you like the red, Diane? Okay. So I think this paper lends itself well to a little aging. Or a lot of aging, because, you know, it was a little heavy-handed there. And then we could stick our circle there as well. I think I'm going to go back to my original, my little Christmas here. I'll give this just a little bit of that brown aging. Red with the Christmas blessings. Okay, we'll go back to my original plan then. Plan A, we'll call it. And we'll use the red and the little Christmas blessings here. Alright, so let me grab my adhesive. And I think I'm going to just adhere this one to this one here. And then I'm going to put the whole thing on some dimensionals. Just to pop it up and put it on the end of the card here. Like this. And right over to the edge. And there we have it. There's another Christmas card all done, and it's only August. And our little envelope to go in it. So this would be a cute little money card. Like I said, you could always punch a hole here, hang it on your Christmas tree. Just a cute little gifty to give away to someone as well. All those kids who need gift cards and money nowadays, because everybody's got everything. Our teenage kids. Alright, there we have it. I have just a couple of little projects in mind for you this evening with this wrapped in Christmas set. Again, a lovely set full of all kinds of different holiday phrases for your cards or projects or anything you need this holiday season. Alright, thanks everybody. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you're keeping cool and you are creating. Happy stamping, everybody. Bye-bye.